Hush, Lizzie. What a fine thing for our girls.
How so? That he might marry one of us, Papa. And is that his design in settling here?
Oh, design nonsense. But it is not unusual that a young man may fall in love.
Though he must be a soldier in a red regimental jacket.
You must visit him as soon as he comes.
I see no occasion for that. You and the girls may go, or send them by themselves, which perhaps will be still better, for as you are as handsome as any of them, Mr. Bingley might like you the best of the party.
Well, I certainly have my share of beauty, but when a woman has 5 grown-up daughters, she ought to give over ideas of her own attractions.
In such cases, a woman has not often much beauty to think of.
But consider your daughters. Think what an establishment it would be for one of them. You must go, for it will be impossible for us to visit him if you do not.
You are over-scrupulous, surely. I will send a few lines by you to assure him of my hearty consent to his marrying whichever he chooses.
Mr. Bennett, you take delight in vexing me. You have no compassion on my poor nerves.
My dear, I have a high respect for your nerves. They are my old friend.
Oh, you do not know what I suffer.
But I hope you will get over it and live to see many young men of 4,000 a year come into the neighborhood.
It would be of no use to us if 20 such should come, since you will not visit them.
Depend upon it, my dear. When there are 20, I will visit them all. Despite his protestations, Papa was among the earliest of those who waited on Mr. Bingley. Capital, Lydia. I hope Mr. Bingley will like it.
We are not in a way to know what Mr. Bingley likes, since we are not to visit.
It isn't fair, Papa. Really, it isn't. You forget that we shall meet him at the assemblies, and that Mrs. Long has promised to introduce him.
Oh, I do not believe Mrs. Long will do any such thing. She has 2 nieces of her own.
As plain as cake, both of them.
No, she is a selfish, hypocritical woman, and I have no opinion of her.
Indeed, but let us return to Mr. Bingley.
And I say I am sick of Mr. Bingley.
My dear, why did you not tell me so before? If I had known as much this morning, I certainly would not have called on him.
Called on him? Called on him!
Oh, Papa, truly, Father?
Oh, now, see what an excellent father you have, girls. But I knew I should persuade you at last.
Yes, I fear that, as I have actually paid the visit, we cannot escape his acquaintance.